Hi, hi. Hey, hi, how are you? My name is Kamamadi, and you're from another world. And today, uh, we're here, we're present, we're vibing. Um, Turn on studio mode. Welcome in, disclaimer. Yes, this is just gonna be like a chatting stream. I don't do these very often, like at all, because I am chronically terrible at them. At least I think so. I don't know. Like, I guess if I get on like a topic of conversation, I can yap for a little bit. But sometimes I'm just like, I just like sit there and I'm just like, huh? So I'm carried. I'm carried by playing games. I'm honestly carried by them. I can just distract with gameplay. Like, oh, sorry, chat, I was quiet because I'm walking in, bro. I'm walking in, dude. But no. I do want to get back. I say that like every time. I've tried to do more chatting streams like 5 times in the past. And every time I do like one more after saying that. And then it's like 5 months until I do the next. So hopefully this time for sure. This time for sure. I hope to do more. Either like chatting segments or I do want to like get a proper hand cam like setup. I just need to figure out. Now that I have Kiwi! Welcome in. Now that I have my iPhone for tracking, I can use my old webcam. Also, I just realized I'm listening to this banger. You guys can't hear it because OBS hates you. No. Boom. Please. I said that I love you so everything. Thank you. I love saying your name like that. I forget when I started saying it like that. I feel like it was back when I was playing Tales of Symphonia and it just stuck. It just stuck to say your name like that. Why? Why don't you want to work anymore? One sec. You guys are out here knowing that I'm listening to music, but you can't listen to any music yourself. This is sad. This is a tragedy. Can you, hello, Source, please, I know your pain. Right? I think you guys can't hear it. I don't know. Do you guys hear it? Is it otherwise silent? Because I think it is, and I don't know why. It should be working. Maybe. Let me try just Okay, one sec. Click away. Click back. This one. We're gonna go back. Beginning of the song. No. Why you no work? Why? It's not working. This is sad. This is. Wait a minute. Let me check the window capture. I know that window capture is now capable of this strange thing. This strange thing where it tries to play things itself. I wonder if that's not working, but it's still trying to. Capture audio bit. Oh no, that broke everything. I checked that off, and now suddenly everything's ruined. I ruined everything. Emote glowed. Yo, I think I have like the effects on in VTuber Studio. I didn't know it affected the emotes. That's cool. It's funny that it affects the emotes more than it affects my mod. So come back to life. come back to life. I won't ever try to make you capture audio again. I'm sorry. Goodness. Also, it's probably a bad idea because it would be picked up on. I don't want that. Last time that happened, bad things happened. Bad things occurred when that was allowed to happen. Work. This shit's broken. This thing is broken. It's actually broken. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna open an entire new window. Music is not musicking. I know, right? Ruining my stream. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Ruining my stream. Okay. Now this time you're gonna be nice to me or I'll cry. I think I'm just gonna have to like make it so that you guys can hear the regular background music then. Because this is just not working for some reason. It's so weird. That is strange. Wait. Ain't no way, right? No. I saw Microsoft.media player and I was like, there's no way. And I was correct. There was no way. Okay. This is so weird. It's working now. Inexplicably. Okay, I guess. A little louder, maybe. Now I do the thing where I check on the YouTube side. Oh wait, I can't do that in this window. Now I do the thing where I open up hashtag not sponsored Opera GX and I make sure that YouTube can't hear it. What does the Opera GX want to do to my computer? No, it's not allowed to. Not a lot. It's illegal. It's a crime. I downloaded Opera GX and I'm like, I actually hate this browsing system. I just never used it. Because literally just didn't use it. There we go. Okay. I don't think it is. I think we're good. Anyway, all right. The music arc is over. How are we doing, chat? How we doing? How's it going? How's it hanging? How's everyone today? Anything cool happen? Anything cool going on? I want to know about it. I want to know your life stories today. We're gonna swap campfire stories today. The scariest things. Actually, I have a scary thing. I just thought about it. I have a scary thing. So, you know, those who have streamed before, and those maybe others also know. We get like demographics. For like who's watching our stream on Twitch. On Twitch, it's like mostly like country or like where they're watching it on, so like Android and iPhone, PC. On YouTube though, there's a demographic that is not included on Twitch. Also, there's like a weird side note. I have like 1% viewership in. It was some like weird place that I was not expecting to see viewership from. I also just accidentally opened Krita. Let me. Can I open up another window in my browser and not break everything? I can, Pog. Creator dashboard. Let me see. There was like a country like I saw I had viewers in, and I was like, what do you mean? Where's my analytics? Engagement, I think is where I find it. No, is it discovery? It is discovery. Where is it? Guys, I have apparently 2% of my viewers are Filipino. But that wasn't the weird one. 1% of my viewers are in Chile. And I don't know why, but I never expected that. I like saw Chile and I'm like, Chile? Really? Shout out any viewer who has come across my channel from South America. You're the goat. That's the moral of the Twitch side. Yeah, I know. They call me Mr. Worldwide. You know, Kamamadia 413 followers. Could be 414. But there's a statistic. A statistic that I saw on the YouTube side of things. That like really surprised me. So there's a VTuber I watch. I know, shocker. Indie VTuber guy watches other indie VTuber. Not an indie VTuber. Wait, I fucked up. This isn't an indie VTuber. I'm dumb. Shocker. Indie VTuber watches corpo VTubers. That's what I meant to say. But there's this VTuber who's part of a certain company that won't be named, but I like him despite that. Named Machu. And I remember one of the first clips I saw from him was this clip where he was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And he was talking about this demographic. And he had a very impressive number. It was I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, 99.2% towards one side of this demographic. I would like to say that in this one area, I have surpassed my Oshi already. Are you ready to see what YouTube says for this specific demographic? According to the YouTube side of it. Let me pull out this image. According to YouTube, Kenlamadia, this stream, I'm sorry guys, but Kenlamadia is for the boys. Kenlamadia is for the boy. The 100% male. I wonder how it's gotten to be 100. So first off, I know that this is wrong. Because I've had viewers in my YouTube chat. Wait, is that just for streams? I honestly don't think so. I think it's for like views in general. I think it's for views in general on YouTube. And it's like I have viewers who I know are like people who tune in on the YouTube side, and I've watched. Because I thought, no. So Kiwi. This is specifically like people who have viewed a video in the last 28 days. This isn't like a following thing. It's specifically viewing. So if you haven't watched anything in a month, yeah, on that side. Yeah. If you haven't been viewing anything a month on that side, then it wouldn't count. But I know for a fact that Yume has been on the YouTube side in the last month. I know that Lauren, who was one of the translators for Tales of Rebirth, that was last month, and I'm pretty sure Lauren's female. I think, or at least I don't think Lauren identifies as male. From what I've seen, speaking to them, I don't think they identify as male. So it's very interesting. I saw this demographic and I was like, what? What? You mean I'm for the boys? This is the boys only club? Oh my goodness. Kenlamadia, only for the boys. only for the boys here. When you tune in to me streaming another Tales of game, and you're like, oh man, thank goodness, Ken Lamadia, it's for the boy. Honestly, kind of fits. He was like, yeah, I know. Deep down, I know Ken's only for the boys. I saw that. I like died. It was so funny. It was so funny. Cause it's like, do I really just have no female viewers on that side? Like, is it that like, I mean, obviously I don't think it's a very big pool on YouTube side. I don't think it's a very huge pool, but is it like that one-sided that like 2 people showing up who are not male and still like not 100%? Nah, bro. We can't. No. What it could be actually. Maybe they've never put any gender. Like Yume and Lauren never put any gender into the YouTube algorithm. And so the YouTube algorithm does not know and therefore cannot represent that data. Maybe that's it. Maybe chat, maybe I'm not just for the boys. Maybe I'm not just for the boys. Maybe I'm for the boys and the girls who haven't inputted their gender into YouTube. We can add that to my title. Ken Lamadia, it's for the boys and the girls who haven't put their gender in YouTube. I think that's good. I think that's good, right? But yeah, no, that was a funny thing that I saw the other day. I do want to start making like more YouTube content. Wait, what's your sub in YouTube? A lot lower than here. I think 104. That's sick, boys. The boys. But yeah, I do want to make more YouTube stuff. I just like am extremely bad at remembering to work on those projects. I'll like get an idea for a project for like a YouTube thing, and then either it'll be like something so niche that I'm like, is it worth putting time and effort into this? Even though I know that I'm the only person interested in Gash Bell. Hi Rami. YouTube boys only. We should have a boys sleepover. Should have a boys only sleepover. None of the girls are invited. Oh, only the YouTube bros get to hang out here. This is the bros only section. What's going on here? Well, you see, Randy. Yeah, I was looking at my YouTube analytics the other day. Looking at the YouTube analytics the other day, and boom, I am for the boys. That's what the YouTube analytics told me. They said Ken Lamadia is for the boys. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it, honestly. It's pretty hard to maintain 100% ratio. It's deserved. Ken Lamadia is for the boys and the girls who haven't inputted their gender into YouTube. Because I'm assuming, right, user specified is for like non-binary and other genders, right? So like if it's not, it's for everything that's not male or female, and that's also 0%. So like, I really am for the boys, and that's pretty amazing. I think that's pretty cool, you know. We don't need no girls. We don't need cookies. We don't need their cooties. Bum 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 bum. Y'all, I do want to get a hand cam stream set up soon though. It's just there's something I want to do for the stream that I need to set up in addition to setting up the hand cam, and that's why it's taking so long to do that. But as soon as I can, because I have the gunpla I bought when I went to the thing with Coop, Sully, Uma, and Orion. And then Yume bought me more gunpla. So like, I need to get building those because I'm tired of having their boxes just sitting on my bookcase, taking up all that space. I need to get rid of them. I need to remove the boxes from my life. I need to get them out. Hand review, feet review next. You will never get a picture of my feet. Okay? No, okay, wait. Okay. How about this? Chat, I shouldn't say that. I was comfortable making a bet like that last year, like a crazy bet last year. That was like, if I make it to 1,000 followers by the end of the year, I'll do this. Because at the beginning of last year, I think still sub 100 followers, or maybe like just above 100. Now I'm at like 400. I'm like almost halfway to 1,000. It's feasible that I could get across there. If like, I don't know, I pop off or something. If I finally like start streaming games that people like to watch instead of Tales of. If I stop doing what my soul desires and do what Twitch desires, become a slave to the algorithm, you'll never catch me doing it. Unless someone invites me to a collab and it happens to be an algorithm thing, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. I know nothing about the algorithm. I really don't. Like, sometimes streams just do good, and then other times they don't do good. And I'm like, okay. You should okay. How about this, chat? If I get to 1,000 followers not by the end of the year, we're gonna make the deadline a bit tighter. If we get to 1,000 followers, I doubt this will happen. So I'm like doing this to spare myself from ever having to give you guys feedback. Because there's no chance in hell you'll be able to do it. No chance, no shot. If you guys can somehow get Twitch, specifically Twitch, this does not count for YouTube. If you get YouTube to 1,000 somehow before Twitch, I don't know how you did that. You misunderstood the instructions. This is only valid for Twitch. Does not count for Twitter. Does not count for YouTube. Does not count for the TikTok that I made and I don't use. It counts only for Twitch. If somehow I reach 1K by my anniversary, which is for those who don't know, July 2nd, is the anniversary of me streaming as a VTuber. Woo! If I get to 1,000 by then, and including whenever I stream, I just dropped my water bottle cap that I've been messing around with on my keyboard. If I reach 1,000 by July 2nd, then you guys can have that. I'll reward you for your hard work. But there's no way you're gonna do that, so like, dream harder. Dream harder, okay? like, there's no way. But I will say, not for the lack of trying, I would have loved to hit 1,000 by then. That'd be really cool. I just don't think I will. I just don't think I will, because I stream 2 times a week. I stream a JRPG, and for those who don't know, it's really bad to stream RPGs, like from a growth standpoint. This is something I understand as a person who streams a lot of JRPG. Um, because you guys might be surprised and shocked at this to learn, but it's a little confusing when you hop into like a 40-hour story, 20 hours in, and you have no idea what's going on. You've clipped it? Oh, good, you clipped it. That worked so well. That worked so well when I said that I was going to do the like, what's its actual name? What's its actual name? Because I got made fun of last time. I got made fun of last time. What's this called? What's this machine called? The EMS machine. The EMS machine. Stimulating having a period. Because, you know, for fun. That bet's not open, by the way. That bet was Kiwi, that bet was null and void. If you would like to make it again, then I think we're gonna have to raise the stakes. I don't think I can in good conscience make the bet of I'll do it if I hit 1,000 by the end of the year again. But to defend that bet, it did kind of get a wrench thrown in it because I had to take a big hiatus for like a month and a half. And then I returned and my schedule was like all over the place for another month. And the year in general was just really rough. So to be fair to that bet, it wasn't given, I didn't give my 100% that year to try to do it. Yeah, understand. Okay, how about this? Oh, so you scammed the bet? I wish that's what I did. Okay, how about this, Kiwi? I'll give you this. Okay, if the first bet is met, all right, that's the requirement, right? So I can't just like randomly, sporadically gain 1,000 followers somehow right before the end of the year, because that's not gonna happen. But if I hit 1,500 before the end of the year, how about that? I'll up the ante a little bit, even though you didn't make the bet the first time. I'll just keep pushing it up, and eventually, right? Eventually, the law of probabilities dictates that if I just keep streaming for like until I'm an old man, until I'm like an old grandpa, if I keep streaming forever, then like eventually, right? Eventually, my followers will surpass whatever arbitrary number I put up. It's gonna be 2080, and there's just gonna be a news report. 80-year-old Ken Lamadia dies trying to do the dies from the EMS machine of shock. 80 years old. I'm like, oh, finally, we've passed 40,000 followers by the end of the year. It'll be like that. We'll get there. We'll see. I mean, hey, you honestly never know. Sometimes, like, maybe someday I'll be funny enough to just blow up. I don't know, but never know. I won't rule it out. I won't rule it out entirely. I just don't think it would happen. Listen. I'm the type of person who tends to only make bets where he feels safe in making the bet. I don't try to make bets that I think I could lose. I'm that kind of scummy person when it comes to bets. I try to stay away from making bets that I know I'll lose, because if I have a high chance of losing them, I'll lose them. Just a hidden gem. Oh. I still can't believe I got nominated for that like VTuber award thing. That was like hidden gem. Can't believe that. That was crazy. Do the same thing. It's just safe. It's just safe. If I'm gonna lose, then like I'd rather lose because deserve all the boy viewers. Let's go, Camelot is for the boys! For the boys! Let's go! Yeah, chat, okay. If you maintain my ratio of 100% male viewers on YouTube, then I will do nothing. Then I'll do a drinking stream for the boys. How about that? If by the end of the year we still have 100%, there's no way. There's no way. Statistically, right? Statistically speaking, it is highly unlikely that, like, no, actually it is likely. Fuck. Actually, that could happen. I'm okay with that though. I'd be okay with doing like an end of the year drinking game. That'd be fun. It'd be a fun thing to do. I'm like scrolling, thinking of things. What the chat about, chat? Chat, give me some ideas. Throw me a softball, chat. Boys, I need to rely on. Boys and Kiwi and other people who might not be boys who are lurking. Boys and Kiwi and other people who might not be boys but are lurking. Throw me something. What's the best tick you have found? Like the bug? The bug? Stick. What's the best stick I found? Oh, so one time I was hiking, with some field kids, and we found this like really long stick, that looked like it was like sharpened almost, but it was like, it kind of like doled out, and we found it was like a hiking stick, and we decided to call the hiking stick Excalibur, and I forget what we called the regular stick. Driftwood is superior. Driftwood is pretty nice. But I like my sticks like long and fairly durable. You need to swing them. You need to be able to swing them good. If you can't like swing a stick well, then like, is it even worth it? It's also, can you dual wield them? Dual wielding sticks is cool. I found a stick that looked like and felt like a pistol. That's cool. What other sticks have I found? I did think what has there been? One time a whole ass tree branch fell in my backyard. A whole ass tree, that was a pretty cool stick. It was a big stick. It was a very big, very large stick, but it was very cool because it had a lot of little sticks on it. And like, it was just like Godric the Grafted, except natural because it's a tree. And this killed a friend because we were playing with a stick. Be careful, kids. Don't poke your friend's eyes out with a stick. That's my lesson for today. Ken Lamati is like moral class. Don't poke your friend's eyes out with stick. That's bad. That's not healthy. Disclaimer. Disclaimer out here murdering their friend. Murdering his friend. Crazy. Okay. We're about an hour into stream. I have to do the bit. I need to go grab an asset. What asset are we grabbing? What asset do I have? I always love doing this. could. No. Which ass you got? Asset. Asset, sir. Whoa. Putting on my hat. Pudding. There's a way I can make the cherry move. I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to do it. That? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember how to do it. There's a way to like mess with the cherry though. I forget. I love memes with this song. I love memes with this song. I don't know why, but they always crack me up. Glasses. Oh my gosh. My OBS is still not showing me when people redeemed it. It's still not. Unless I hit, which I don't think I did. Hey, what is going on? I'm guessing this was Keely. Thank you, Keely. OBS sucks, I know. Outfit swap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hee hee hee. I'm debating. So for April Fools. For April Fools, I was going to I was going to do last year like April Fools and karaoke, but then I didn't like prepare everything I wanted to prepare for. I'm thinking though, I might go through with it and just do it without the stuff I wanted to prepare. And then maybe like some other time, I'll do a version of it where I do all this stuff I want to do. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I need. So some people might recognize this is Weakness from Milgram, but it is covered by the VA for Kohane from Project Sekai. And when I learned that she did a cover of this song, I was like, oh my god, I need it. And it's a banger. She fucking kills this song. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, did you guys have the Redeem Clash happen? Did you guys have a Redeem Clash? Did you both redeem K-Plus? I literally can't see that. That's why I'm asking. I guess I like should open maybe another page. Redeemed. Oh, does Outfit Swap do that? Oh, I see. I understand. Is it just not showing it in I wonder if it's just not showing them in chat anymore for some reason. That's weird. Is that a setting I could have messed up with? Manage rewards. Why aren't my channel coins showing up in chat? Disclaimer, do you see Kiwi's redeems in chat too? Heyo. Bum, bum, bum. I assume you'd. I can see them in like my stream manager. I just can't see them like even in my stream manager chat. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure they're supposed to show them there too. I can redeem. And it'll pop up. It popped up there. No, what? if I just do this? What if I just do this? Dog? What if I just make my own chat dog? What if I just make my own chat dog? Tenandayo. Okay. Someone try redeeming something now. Dun 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 dun. Yay, I see it. Okay, good. That should hopefully fix it. I blame OBS. OBS definitely broke it. This is definitely OBS's fault, and I've never done anything wrong. Ow! It's true though. Thank you for the head. True. I've never done anything wrong. Never ever. Name one time Ken Lamadia has committed a crime. That you can't. That you can't. I'm but an innocent lad. What? What? Exactly nothing. Nothing. Didn't piss his pit. That is not a crime. That is not a crime, nor is that here or there. Listen, disclaimer, I don't know why you want me to piss. I think that's between you and the gods, buddy. Okay? Herm. It should be. It was fun. The more I suffer, the more you enjoy it. Man. Oh, yeah. I kind of hope we finish, I kind of hope we finish the thing. You know, the thing. I hope we finish. Why am I not good with words right now? I hope we finish Arise soon. Because honestly, I just haven't been into it. I'm like realizing how far we're into the game, right? And granted, I got a lot more into it once Boss showed up and was really fun to play. But like now I'm back like settling into the point where it's like I still feel kind of about this game. And it sucks. It sucks because I feel like what it was, right? Is I hyped myself up for Arise because I didn't play it for so long. And I think if I played it closer to when it came out, and like when I first bought it, then I probably would have been like more okay with it, you know? It's the fact that I waited so long to play it that now I'm finally playing it, and it's like oh wow, this wasn't as good as I was thinking it was gonna be. Like, I mean, so far it's been fun, but those are 41 hours and 400%, 73. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in the game. So in our playthrough, we are about 36 hours in, but we have been doing a lot of side stuff too. And I've been playing off stream and grinding and stuff. So it's possible that we are close to the end, but it's also possible that we have like another 10 hours or 30 or like 20 hours. Oh no, so usually, right, Usually our streams are about 4 hours, right? We can do the quick maths. We are at part 6 right now, right? And our streams are averaging about 4 to 5 hours. So yeah, so it should be about 3 or 4 more streams. Depending on if any exciting things happen. Or like side quests come up that I'm like super into. But and they're like a really long can. Yeah. I'm considering, well no, I guess if we play it tomorrow, then I guess like next week might be the end. Which is weird, because that would mean we completed this game like in a month versus, well, like a little more than a month versus how long it took to clear Rebirth, which is like a month and a half. Which, I mean, in my opinion, Rebirth is a better game, so maybe that's why I savored it for longer, and I'm kind of just going through Rebirth because I'm just not enjoying it as much. Maybe that's it. But yeah, we'd have like 3 to 4 more streams. Depending. Listen, disclaimer, we don't have to say the quiet part out loud. It's weird because I agree with that. And I feel like that also factors in to why I'm not enjoying Arise as much. Is in a way, right? Arise and Rebirth have kind of similar stories-ish. I just think that, like, how do I put it? I feel like Arise doesn't handle the discrimination as well as like Rebirth, because in the prime issue with it, right, is that there's clearly one side that is the aggressors, and so it is a little hard when like Danons are like, I fucking hate Renans, to be like, well, I mean, yeah, they enslaved their people for 300 years. That's a pretty valid reason to not like that. Like, it's not like they dislike them for like looking different or some other factor that's like out of their control. No, they dislike the Renans because like they abused them and lorded power over them. And then you go to the one place where the Lord like made equality a thing, and the Renans are still dickheads. But the Danons are totally chill with them. It's like, I don't know. And then I still can't get over, I don't like that. Maybe it's just me not like really feeling like Dolichim was terrible for the, but like it really feels like they try really super hard to vilify Dolichim for making this like extremely idealistic society on Dana, and then like having technically done it for reasons that may not have been the most wholesome. And it's like, okay, sure, you can say that, yeah, Dolichim could have had better reasoning behind his actions, but let's look at every other place around Dana. Let's see. Very bad slave labor camps. Secret police that just kidnap people for looking a little weird. Adam. And do public executions. Whatever the fuck was going on in Magzahar. And then we don't know what's wrong with that fourth place, but I can tell you that I don't think Vorlin looks like a nice guy. I can tell you that I don't think he's gonna be a cool dude. There's a group of people in hiding from the guy. So something tells me that he's not gonna be chill either. So it's like, and again, Dolahim's a party member, so they didn't want to make us hate him, obviously, but they wanted to present him in an antagonistic way. I just think the way they tried to do it was stupid. And I think it would have been more interesting if, like, they had, what's his name? Dolahim's, like, retainer dude, who was actually evil the entire time, and oh my god, I'm so surprised. If they had him, like, purposefully set up Dolahim and, like, frame him so that, the party would go up against him, and then, like, somehow do something, like, just make a rule so he could, like, try to usurp Dolahim or something. I don't know, like, make it interesting. Because I feel like them trying to make Dolahim seem bad, in the process, just made the characters seem a little stupid. And made Dolahim just seem like too, oh, I'm so miserable. Oh, like, buddy, you created a utopia where, on a planet where literally the rest of your race conquered and abuses the rest of the people. And you created, like, this perfect safe haven. And you're being like, oh, but I didn't, my ideals aren't even true, they're not real. And it's like, okay, like, yeah, I guess that sucks, but, like, it's not like his ideals were a ploy for like a nefarious real thing he was doing undercover in the background. No, he just has trauma, he just has PTSD, that's it. Like, he just has trauma, and he couldn't bear to witness people suffer, which, like, is the sweetest thing ever. Like, oh no, he doesn't want people to suffer. What a terrible person. I just don't get it. I'm glad at least Alphen was like, Dolahim, why do you keep saying this stuff? You're stupid. Like, he was just like, dude, are you dumb? Like, I literally don't care. I literally do not care. You made Utopia. Which, like, that's my like, look at it. It's like, why do I care? I'm dying. And, okay. Here's another thing. I feel like the twist, and maybe I missed something, but judging by how every other twist in the game, I don't know, maybe all the other twists being so, like, obvious provided the perfect smokescreen for how it felt like Alphen, spoiler alert for Tales of Arise, was fucking from the past, like 300 years ago. What? I feel like that plot twist came out of nowhere. Like, of all the things his past could have been, they chose the most, like, wild and random thing. Like, oh yeah, 300 years ago, he blew up their big satellite spaceship thing. And now he feels bad about, you know, hurting people all that time ago. Because of, it's, I think maybe my issue, right? Maybe my issue is that the characters blame themselves for things that literally weren't in their control. Like, the person who probably carries the most blame for a thing that was out of their control is Law when his dad died. Because, yes, Law put Zephyr in the position where Zephyr could die. That was indeed Law's fault. But Law did everything to correct that mistake. And so really it's not his fault. And he doesn't really blame himself for it anymore. Like, he had like a little bit where he beat himself up over it. But then he was like, alright, I'm done with that. and he doesn't mention it. But it's like, bro, why do these characters like not even really mess up? They just have things happen to them, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm such a terrible person." Like, why? I don't know. I just think it's funny how, I don't know. Maybe I guess that is like a little human, but I don't know. It's just weird to me, like how they're written, to have like very clearly things not be their fault or like not be that bad, but they take it, like they internalize it so much as a terrible thing that like, I don't know. It's weird. I do like Dovahkiin and the cast for the most part. Despite that, I just feel like it's weird that we go through these moments where they're like beating themselves up for no reason. And okay, I don't like Shion's development, and I think it's because I don't really like Tsundere's all that much. I'm not a huge fan of Tsundere's, and Shion is a Tsundere, like pinnacle of it. I just feel like, I don't know, her development not that good so far, or like her progression as a character, like it's had like a couple moments here and there, but for like the secondary main character, it kind of feels like she just hasn't changed. And then she had 2 conversations with Alphen, and everything started to get better. But then Bolin showed up and said, "Haha, fight me, bitch." And then Alphen's mask broke, and now he can feel pain again, and so Shion has trauma. I feel like that's honestly most of it, isn't it? These characters are just all traumatized, huh? But yeah. And then I like Kisara's role in the party, but I also feel like she feels on the outside. Like, she has her own traumas and like things she's went through, but she's also like just so strong and like, I need the girl boss for everyone else. And it's like, okay, I don't know, chat. I feel like Tales of Arise, story-wise, has a similar issue to Vesperia, except different. Because like, Arise obviously has a very clear goal, where Vesperia really didn't. Vesperia, your goal changed every arc, but Tales of Arise, the story feels secondary to the character. But the issue is I don't enjoy following these characters. I don't really like this party. I don't think they're the weakest party. I still think that's probably Zesteria's party. But also, I can't believe I heard people insult Rebirth's party. Because look at the most recent entry in the series. These guys suck. They have like interesting facets to them, but at the same time, I don't know. They're just kind of boring. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe like my issue with the character. I feel like I don't enjoy their antics as much as I enjoy other cast antics. And they feel, at this point, usually at this point in the game, which granted we've only had our full party for like a full arc at this point, which is weird because usually you assemble your full party close to like the beginning act. But I think the way this game is there's not like a 3-act structure. But I don't know. I have no clue how much we have left. Actually, I can look into that. Tales of Arise walkthrough. Let's see. Let's see how much we've got left. table of contents. Okay, so after Ganeth Haros, it just says part 2. Just kind of scared. Little scared. Not gonna lie. But then the part 2 section has part 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections. And then Ganeth Haros has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. And we've kind of been clearing them at a rate of about that, like about 6 or 7. Maybe sometimes 4 if we encounter a hard boss. But we've been like clearing about that much every session. So yeah, maybe only 2 streams left for Tales of Rest. Dang. I just don't know how I feel about the game yet, I guess. Maybe I'll feel better by the end. Maybe the final act of the game will pick up and I'll suddenly be like, oh shit, chat, this is peak. Maybe. I don't know. Oh. What else is going on? What else is going on? Small update for people who care. Ooh, welcome in. I have made the executive decision that I will no longer, at least until the video game strike for voice acting is over, I will no longer be playing any MiHoYo game on stream. I'm just done. There's a strike, yeah. Basically, the union, the American Union for voice acting, is striking, well, acting in general, is striking against several developers in order to gain AI protections for voice acting. And MiHoYo has not only for several months not like negotiated and signed the agreement. There's like several reasons they could not be doing it. Like people doom and gloom and be like, oh well, it's because like Genshin, yeah, it's like Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless, Honkai Impact 3rd, those games. Basically, like it could be that they don't want to have, like, they want to use AI, maybe. I don't think that's the case personally. I don't think it's because they want to use AI. Even though that is like definitely a way you could view it. I think they just don't want to be beholden to the union, which is kind of fair. But the issue is, right, is that AI kind of threatens the existence of voice acting. And so I just like hope they work out something. But recently, so the strike's been going on for like months now. That's why like in Genshin and stuff, some of the VAs just don't have a voice. Some of the characters just don't have a voice. Is because those VAs have just not been recorded. They just haven't been showing up. And so finally, instead of negotiating, MiHoYo has chosen to recast one of the characters using a voice actor who lives outside of America, which is essentially like a huge middle finger to their employees that they've employed to voice their characters. They're basically saying, fuck you, we have no intention of signing this. And that's disgusting. like the guy who, you know, publicly announced it and made it seem like it was a peaceful transition of roles, is one thing. Like, that guy is at best extremely negligent and should have done a little research into what he was getting cast for. And like, because I assume he may have been aware if it was a recast. I don't know. You don't really know the full thing. But the fact that he publicly announced it after learning it was a recast and made it seem like it was like a positive thing and he was taking up the mantle, and you know, like, it was just like, dude, but read the room. Like, at best, he's negligent and unaware. At worst, he's a fucking total dickhead. Like, at worst, bro's a complete asshole. And I'm kind of leaning somewhere in between. I think he might have been aware, but I think he wanted to try to be positive about it. Rather than, like, keep it a secret that he did this. And it's like, brother, at least, like, I think he could have maybe gotten away with publicly announcing it if he acknowledged the fact that either A, he was not aware of the strike when he got casted, which then would be like, well, you should, like, support and not continue voicing and put MiHoYo into a fucking corner and really piss them off. Like, he has that power, and if he did that, then I think he's forgiven if he does that. I don't think he'll do that, personally. I think there's a very low chance that this guy, who apparently did not know that there was a strike going on, after learning there's a strike goes on, just stops doing it. If he did that, he'd kind of be a legend. Because imagine they recast to try to get around these people who are on strike and not voicing their characters, and then he just like continues that. That would be kind of badass. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think he's gonna do that though. I think he's here to stay in the role, unfortunately. I just hope it doesn't lead to more recasts. And it's just, I can't in good faith play the game. Not only has Genshin Genshin's just been shit. I literally, like, I used to be for like a few years, right? Like, since like the early patches, I've logged on nearly daily. To at least do my day. Like, at the very least. The past couple of days, it's been a struggle for me to want to go on and do my dailies. Yesterday I just didn't do it. I was just like, I'm going to bed. I'm not bothering with it. Yeah, Genshin has its content has kind of been not good. Isn't the first every anniversary for Genshin doesn't go well. Genshin is known for not treating its players right, I think. At this point, it's known for it, and it's very disappointing. But if you like the exploration and other stuff, then, like, it can be worth it, right? And for me, I enjoyed the lore, I enjoyed the exploration, but it's like, I don't know. Natlin just hasn't been it for me. And I think part of it is I don't like Saurian. The like dinosaurs that they added. Because most of the exploration is now with these creatures, unless you pull the 5-star character that has the ability to do the same thing. But now it's like with them, and it's like, why? Natlin feels out of place. Yeah. Natlin feels out of place. It feels like it lacks identity. Maoika is Goku. This is something I said on Twitter. There's more to it, but like that was my main point in saying it. people called the Archon in Natlan a Mary Sith. I don't think that she's a Mary Sith. I think she's more Goku. She's more Goku. She's the super strong character that can solve the problems because they are so strong and resilient. And yes, she does have a couple of flaws, but those flaws are like negligible things that like don't really get in the way of her character. But they're present enough to where you can be like, okay, this isn't a Mary Sith. But that's how I feel about Goku. Goku's not a Mary Sith. But it just ends to confuse me, because how does one girl have a motorcycle? But Fontaine Tech says that steampunk vibe. I do think it's a little weird. My thing is I think the motorcycle could have worked. I just think the design for it should have been different. You know? I think they could have gone with like a different look to it. Also, shout out, ring a bell, Vesperia opening. I'm not gonna lie, now that I noticed that this was playing, I like kind of want to grab my Switch, bring it over here, and play more Tales of Vesperia. Like run the last dungeon. Not the last dungeon, but the bonus dungeon. Vesperia, let's go! It's so peak. I love Vesperia. It's to go back to Tales of thing. It just has such a strong cast. Like, while its story definitely isn't the best, and I have issues with it, I love the cast so much that I almost don't care about the story kind of being weak. Because the cast in that story is fun. When you play Tales of Game with friends, I've only been able to get a friend to play a Tales of Game with me once. And it was Asteria. So we never played it more. But I do want to try I was trying to do it with Berseria do netplay on Steam. I wonder if it'll work better with Graces. That's something I actually want to test out, and I might do that soon, like maybe even tonight, because we're almost done with the Rise, and I think I'm vetoing the vote rule and the wheel rule, and I'm just going straight to Graces because I really want to play it. I think I'm like trying to play the ones I want to play the most first, and I want to play Graces the most. I think I would cry if I spun the wheel and got like Legendia, because I've heard Legendia is like the worst, and I think if I went from a Rise to Legendia, I think I'd give up on this entire project of playing every game. I think I'd just give up. I'd just be like, you know what, actually maybe the Tales of series is shit. Let's go with Graces. I need a palette cleanser. I went from like one of the most peak games in the series so far, in my opinion, that I've played, to currently I think my least favorite. Rise is currently my least favorite. Which is crazy because I didn't think that I'd like it less than Symphonia, even though I think Symphonia is endearing enough to me because it's the first one I played, that now that I don't like Arise, I'm like comfortable saying I like Symphonia more than it. Or not Symphonia, why am I saying Symphonia? I mean Zestiria. I meant Zestiria, not Symphonia. I do like Symphonia, but it's like kind of middle of the road for me. It's a very good Tales of game, but I don't think it's anything more than that. If you get what I mean. Like, I think Tales of Vesperia has like some sort of special charm that like it just makes it fun in a good game. Like, Funny is solid. I think I played that with friends. The one with Robin's VA? Yeah. The one with the guy with two swords. Very solid Tales of game. I just don't think it's my favorite, like, in the series. Rebirth. Every time I think about Rebirth, every time I think about Tales of Rebirth, guys, I'm like, fuck, I really like that. I really loved that game. I really enjoyed it. I just don't think I enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed Vesperia or Berseria. And I think part of that is I think I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't have to play it on an emulator. I can finally say it. I can finally say it. Twitch doesn't have any proof. Twitch doesn't have any fucking evidence that I played it on an emulator. So they can't fucking get me for it. I played that game on an emulator, and I fucking wish I could have played it on real hardware. But it just wasn't an option. It just was not an option at the moment. Symphonia want to play itself? You should. That'd be fun. I've only gotten Symphonia on Steam. On Steam, I got Berseria, Arise, and Grace It so far. I'm gonna probably pick up Zestiria on here too. Which is how I manage the friend thing. What friend thing? Oh, the playing with friends. Right. I think it should work with Graces. It didn't work with Berseria, but I think it's because Berseria was a game that was created before the implementation of Netplay. And so it just kind of didn't work. It just kind of couldn't function. I'm sure Moplay is better though. Yeah. With the Berseria, the issue I was running into was I was trying to do it with Ocean, and he literally just couldn't control his character. It was like he would register that the second controller, his controller, was connected, but it would not let him control it. And so, like, his character would just stand still. Oh, I ran into that problem a couple of times too. Y'all. I'm sure there might be mods or something to fix it that I could look into. Because I was also doing it while sleep deprived during a 24-hour stream. So it definitely didn't help. That didn't help my science experiment. Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm like doing the worst thing possible. Berseria is currently my favorite. It is one of the few that I have not played on stream. And it will be the last one I play, provided they don't release another game while I'm playing Berseria. Provided that doesn't happen. Because if that happened, then I'd play the newest game after playing Berseria, right? But provided Berseria, the newer game, either releases before I play Berseria or after, like way after, then Berseria is the last one in this like project. I don't want to try Berseria. It's my stock of games that is built. Yeah, the backlog. That's where Arise was for the longest. That's where I had Arise. Was like, I'll get to it when I get to it. And finally I got to it. Fun fact, I told this before. Tales of Arise was supposed to be the second RPG I streamed. After I finished Omori, I was going to go into Tales of Arise. And I literally cannot tell you why I didn't. I literally can't tell you why I decided not to play Tales of Arise back then. I don't remember. I literally don't. I just didn't end up doing it. I just didn't end up playing it. I just went, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play some. Let me look. Let me actually look. What did I start playing after I finished Omori? I finished Omori, and that was hype. Omori was really good. Chat, if you want to play a good game, like a game that's just like good, play Omori. Real talk. Play Omori. Omori's hype. Not hype, but good. Except the ending. I still don't like the ending. I still think the ending, it wasn't bad, but also like bruh. I'm like, should I just read it? I don't know how the manga is for that. To be real with you. I do not know. Okay, let me scroll down. Oh my god, I'm discovering. guys, I'm realizing that the last two things I started on YouTube I never finished. How long is Omori? Very short. It's pretty short. Let me count how long it took my playthrough. 3 hours, 3 hours. Wait, that's part 3. 1 second. So 5. I want to say about 20 hours. Oh wait, I can just look at my Steam time because I didn't play the game as completion. So, which there are multiple endings, and I never did those. I've always considered like going back to do them. 25 hours, how long it took me to play through it. That might also include it sitting idle in the background while I did post-stream stuff. That might also include some time dedicated purely to me not actually playing. And it just sitting, being on, but not played. Yeah, it's pretty good. And it's pretty short as far as RPGs go. So it's not like you need to dedicate like me with Tales of Arise, where I play 2 times a week because I need to get through all the Tales of games. We play Balatro first though. We see the good news. Good news is that Balatro is a roguelike. No, so what I played after Omori, if we're being technical, was Genshin and Star Rail, but I was already playing that while I was playing Omori. The first game I started after playing Omori was Tears of the Kingdom. Chad, do you know how many times I played Tears of the Kingdom live on stream before I stopped playing Tears of the Kingdom live on stream? Who wants to guess how many parts? 1? You're wrong. I played it more than that. I played it more than that, disclaimer. 2. It was 2. It was 2. And then I never played it again. It's been over a year. I haven't played it since. Wait, did I play it a 3rd time? I did. Oh my god, Chad, I lied. It was 3. I didn't realize I played the 3rd time. I guess. And then the other game that I started was either Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. And I just don't think I'm ever gonna finish that game. Could you imagine me picking that game back up a year later? When Orion was playing it, I almost picked it back up. I almost picked it back up when Orion was playing it. He almost inspired me to pick it back up. But then I went, then I put it on the schedule and went, you know what? I was thinking of doing a subathon. What if I make that one of the goals? You guys get to pick a game for me to finish that I didn't finish. So what would the options be? Elden Ring? Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke, because I kind of abandoned that for no reason. I was really having fun with it. I just haven't streamed it in like 2 months. Fire Emblem Fates, which I only played once. Fire Emblem Engage DLC, which I quit because it was too hard. Dual Pull. I could totally. Yes, I could totally make it a subathon goal. Make me play a game that I abandoned. I guess, would we technically count World in that count too? because I started playing World with Canadian Coops and Select, and then we never continued. So technically, Monster Hunter World is also part. I also wanted to play Pokemon MMO with a bunch of friends. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Man, my live stream history on YouTube is so funny because the last thing I streamed before I like went 100% Twitch was the final act of the Archon quest for Fontaine, and then the next stream on my channel is me doing the Elden Ring DLC. That is the next stream on my YouTube channel. There's like a whole 6 months of just blank history. Oh wait, no, I think it might even be a full year actually, almost, where just none of my streams are on YouTube for that time period. It's interesting. It means that none of Symphonia is saved. I've been considering doing a second playthrough of Symphonia. A whole year since. So for originally Flu, I had started on YouTube. When I first debuted, and then I was feeling really lonely on YouTube, so I moved over to Twitch, and just streamed on Twitch. But when I streamed on Twitch, I would like sometimes export my videos to YouTube, but sometimes I miss them. So I have like most of the VODs, but some of them, especially for like series with multiple parts, will just be like missing parts. And so that's why I've never made any of them public, is because most of those streams are just incomplete streams. So I'm considering I might play through Symphonia again for 2 reasons. One, I want to have it on the channel. The only thing is that I won't have like my first time reaction to certain things, obviously, because there are things that I know already about the game because I played it. But also, because like, wasn't your birthday a few months ago? Since when did a year fly by? No, yeah. It's been a wild ride. Fun fact, we are, can I count? 4 months. No, it's actually closer to 3. I'm 3 months away from my 2nd anniversary. Chad suddenly realizes how close the earlier bet I made was, and how unfair it is. Me saying that Chad has 3 months in order for me to grow 600 followers. Impossible. You guys aren't getting that bet. I've literally rigged it. But anyway, yeah, almost 2 years. That is crazy. Oh, Metaphor is another one I guess I can put on the list of things I didn't complete. Mostly because the reason I stopped Metaphor was because I wanted to focus on doing all the Tales of games. And because of that, I just decided to pause it and not do it. PR time. Public relations time. Hello, this is my PR statement. I, Ken Lamadia, am a goofy little guy, and you should follow me if you don't follow me, because I'm cool, and I have 2 swords. Is that it? Is that good? Convincing. Let's go. Put that post-it, call it a day. Exactly, that's gonna be my ad. I'm gonna pay Elon Musk money to make it trend throughout Twitter. Get Ken Lamadia to 100 bajillion followers. Social media posts are a hassle, for real. Sometimes when I'm like writing my morning post, I just want to like so badly just do Monty morning and then just send it. One of these times I'm just gonna send Monty morning and not have any message below it. and then people are gonna be like, "Are you okay? Are you feeling alright, Ken?" I just send Monty morning with 2 moons, and then I change my profile picture to an edit of that one Ken Kaneki panel. Just right, day 5, Monty morning. Day 6, Monty morning. Monty morning. Let's make it as depressing as possible. It's like, Monty morning. Good morning, guys. Just like make a voice tweet and just make it extremely depressing. Just Monty morning. Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day today. I'm not. And then just end it. My social experiment. How many of my friends will actually be concerned about me if I posted that? They just be like, Ken, are you okay? I feel like if I tweeted that and posted it and Coop saw it, he'd be in my DM the like next second. He'd be in my DMs the next second, like, are you okay? What happened? Who hurt you? I was starting to say, damn, sounds like a terrible morning. I'm glad. Kalmar VT. No, Cal wasn't too nice to say that. But we can pretend. It'd be funny too. Oh. I am just scrolling Twitter at the moment. What do you think everyone's reactions would be? I feel like most people wouldn't respond. But I feel like there's a couple people who worry enough about me to where they'd message me and be like, are you actually okay? But I don't know, maybe I'm just judging off like how my normal morning posts are. I don't know if I made a morning post that was like actually super depressed, how people would react. Because I usually like try to make them like in reading like very, you know, hyped and excited. But like a low energy one sounds funny. Plus I feel like what I need to do, right, is I'd need to continuously do voice tweets before that. Because then, right, then it would make people, you know, already know that it's something unusual. So I need to like trick people. Just start happy and then slowly lose energy. Slowly just die by the end of it. And then the voice tweet's actually like 10 minutes long. And then it just cuts off. Crazy, diabolical thoughts we're having. We're plotting. You guys gotta make rotten mango story. I've heard of this, and my brain is blanking on what that is though. I've definitely heard of it, but now I'm like, what is this? Where have I heard of this before? Rotten Mango is a VTuber. Or YouTuber. I see. Oh, is that one like art VTuber? Or I keep calling him a VTuber. Everyone's a VTuber now. Everything's a VTuber. Is that one YouTuber who like yeah, fleshy. They're fleshy. I just kept saying the wrong word. That like, oh wait, no, that's the true crime one. That's a true crime one. I was thinking of a completely different one named VTuber. Why do I keep saying VTuber? I've watched a couple of their videos in like the background, because they have a very nice voice for like just random thing in the background, and then I'll just like pick up like the most depressing shit, like yeah, and then when the building collapsed, they were trapped under 30 feet of rubble, and it's like, oh shit, fuck. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Just listening now out of the corner of my ears, the most tragic shit is happening. No, they actually tell the stories really well. Like, I think for like true crime channels, they're like podcaster type things like that, they're one of the best I've encountered, because they tell the story very like real, and it's not one of those like channels where they're telling the true crime and they're like putting on their blush. They are yapper, yeah. They're good. I just, bro, the true crime ones where they're like talking about how like trying to think of like an example that's not like too crazy. Oh yeah, so it's true crime, so I guess everything's pretty dark in the genre, isn't it? But where it's like, oh yeah, I'm like doing my blush, like check this out. So anyways, they let their children starve for 5 days. It's like, what? What do you, ma'am? I thought this was a makeup tutorial. What do you mean? They did what? What's happening? It just feels out of place. I am not a big fan of the true crime makeup tutorials. They should not be doing that. Like, please. It just feels like they don't respect like the victims, because they're talking about their stories whilst getting ready for their death. Like it's just some gossip. Like, no. Or what, the other channels I don't like are the ones that like do true crime stuff, but it's like the AI voice, and you know the voice, you know, the one AI voice that like all the content creators use, the one that like sounds like this, like, and then Jerome went to his car and bought a gun. What is he going to do with the gun? Like, I can't do the good impression of the voice. But you know the voice I mean. Like, it's everywhere. It's literally everywhere, and every time I hear it, I'm like, I want to die. But basically they just like do that, and I'm like, that's also, yeah, yuck. Yuck. My favorite ones though are I do have one favorite one, I should say. So back when like true crime started getting really big, because Dorian, I'm done playing Final Fantasy 15. What is it that we're talking about right now? We're talking about true crime. So back when like true crime was like starting to blow up, right? Every channel wanted to copy John Can't Sweat. Or is that the name of the channel? I don't know. GCS, right? and everyone wanted to be JCS, right? Everyone wanted to be that guy, even though that channel is now shit because they were like, oh, what if we upload this video, but instead of using our iconic voiceover person, we use an AI voice. This is genius. This is so smart. Yes, unbeatable intellect. Yes, very good, Mr. John Can't Swim. Oops, sorry, Ken, gotta head up right now. Oh, no worries, Foo. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. But yeah, there's this channel called Matt Ocard. I think that's how you say his name. Work hard? It might be work hard. I don't know. But he's like this New Zealand guy. Who like his videos are like kind of similar in like a similar style to the John Can't Swim videos, where like they go over the crime and like sort of analyze the criminal and like the crime and the way he presents it. Like, one could say it might be a little offensive because this guy loves making jokes, but all the time his jokes are never at the expense of the victim. It's always at the expense of the perpetrator usually. Like, he will literally make the funniest jokes and they'll be like so intelligent. Like, he never like makes fun of their appearance. Maybe he's done it once, but because it like mattered to the case, because it was like an important thing, but it'll be like something like really specific and I'll just be like, yeah, so anyway, they did that. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. So there's this one guy who did a really bad thing that I'm not gonna say what he did, but it was like really bad and he was like very obviously guilty. And so he starts the video and he's like, in the US justice system, the worst thing you could do is represent yourself. That's considered to be the most stupid thing you could do. There's a saying that a man who has himself as a man who, what's the thing? I'm fucking it up. It's a lawyer who represents themselves has a fool for a client. And then he was like, so anyways, so this guy wanted to represent himself in court. And it's like, oh, okay. Or like later in the video, like, so the thing this guy did involved his car, right? It involved his car. And this guy had a YouTube channel where he uploaded like a rap video. And in the rap video is the car that he used to commit the crime. And like he has this entire bit where he's like pretending like, oh yeah, it's definitely like really hard to tell when the car's the exact same shade and the exact same model and has the exact same scratch on the window. Just like pointing out all these things but being like, but you know, it's possible that it's not. Anyway, so the judge ruled him guilty. It was crazy. I love his content. He's a very good storyteller and is very respectful to the people. That's such a tell all the business setting in court. Will be their own star witness. No, this guy was not like a famous rapper, Ren. This was like just some crazy dude who just happened to like upload a really poor self-produced music video with his own car, and which he would later use that car to commit a crime. And that's like how they found it. Oh, it's a Doom quote. I see. But yeah, it's just so funny because he tried so hard and it was like so obvious that was him. Like, it's so obvious he did it. Don't represent yourself in court, kid. Chances are you're very stupid. chances are you're a lot dumber than you think. Or, oh my, okay, there's another guy that did an even worse thing. No, these guys are both equally bad, but he also represented himself in court. And like, they basically found all the evidence in his car. And what he tried to claim was that, so basically this guy kidnapped his wife and did some other things. We're gonna focus on that part. He tried to claim that he was also kidnapped. But like, it was like really obvious that he wasn't, because all the evidence only pointed to the stuff being used on his wife and not him. And he had no signs of anything happening to him, except like wounds that seem to be inflicted from like the wife defending herself. And so it's like, brother, who do you think you are? It's so funny when people try to represent themselves and they just end up making themselves, they usually end up making it worse. Like, they might as well just confess that they did it. They'd probably have a better chance if they just said they did it. They might get a lighter sentence if they just went, yeah, you know, Your Honor, I'm gonna be real with you, I did it. My ass did it. But yeah. Really weird. I don't think it's, I feel like it's so rare when it works that I don't know if it's ever worked. Because like, the issue with representing yourself, right, is you are essentially, right, you are essentially fighting against like people who are researching everything and probably have access to things that you didn't think of and know about and have studied law for years. Meanwhile, you are just some idiot who committed a crime. Because you only ever want to defend yourself if you committed the crime. That, like, I don't think anyone. It has worked. There's no way. Like, I don't know. It's like, it does not. It just doesn't. It never seems like it's a smart idea. But yeah, funny. Oh my gosh. So I wanted to get a new background for this stream that was like more like camping, but I couldn't do it. So I can't work, especially if you actually didn't do it. Go for it to save money. You win though. Well, so the issue is a lot of people, right? A lot of people aren't that good at arguing for themselves. And like, might not be exactly built to represent themselves. But they might have the ego to think that they can. And so it usually makes things worse for themselves. Because if they're kind of an asshole, right? If they're kind of a dickhead, then they're gonna look like a dickhead. Oh. Kiwi, I can't. The way I did it, the thing, it won't let me ban them. Kiwi. Oh. Oh wait, no, I can do it this way. Never mind. I did it. I did it. Everything has been solved. But yeah. Did you got falsely accused me? Learned that. Then he learned everything he could about his crime, and in the next trial he won. I mean, the cop get rid. That's interesting. I mean, I feel like it could work if you weren't actually guilty. I just feel like it's so rare that people who actually aren't guilty do it, is the thing. It's so rare that people who actually aren't guilty do it. In like a criminal trial. That's my thing. Bum bum bum. I'm scrolling Twitter and I just saw someone doodle a PP on a door. Did they do that? Yeah, that's interesting. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm dumb. If I ever got accused of something, I'm getting a lawyer. I'm dumb. I am dumb, and I know I would not be able to defend myself. If I ever got like falsely accused, I'd be like, help. Send help. I am not smart enough to figure it out. I could. All right, Rami. You have been accused of murder in the 2nd degree. I don't know. I just think it's just not smart. I don't know. I just think it's not a very smart thing to do either way. I just won't get caught. Just don't get caught and you don't have to represent yourself. I feel like you guys are being very good advertisements for why it's a bad idea because people have egos. You think you can do it, but if you were actually in that position, would you want to? Or would you want help? Because like, if I'm being accused of something and like, you know, it could make me do time. Dude, I want to go to prison. Dude, that'd be terrible. Like, I'm gonna get all the help I can get. When like that's the other option. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll have to pay a lot of money. But the other option is go to prison for like X amount of times depending on what it is. Like, okay, that sucks, but it's better than prison. Some criminal class and forensic. I have a perfect plan. Disclaimer's like, nah, I'd win. Nah, I'd win. Nah, I'd defend myself. I don't need a defense. I didn't do it. But yeah. Oh. Stretch. Wow. I need to drink water. I'm just vibing into this song right now. What's your perfect plan this time? What's your perfect plan? You've been accused of murder. What's your plan? You've been accused of murder, and additionally, there's evidence. Like, there's evidence that ties you to the crime. How are you gonna get out of it? Like, I feel like it's only a good idea to defend yourself if you have, like, the most watertight, airtight alibi in the fucking planet. Like, your alibi is so ironclad that, like, it was almost foolish for them to even suspect you in the first place, let alone let it get this far. Are you the feds' eyes? Listen. Don't worry. It'll never leave this room, disclaimer. I just want to be in the room where it happened. The room where it happens. The room where it happens. I want to be in the room where it happens. Room where it happens. Room where it happens. I want to listen to this song. I want to listen to that song. Yay! Yeah, no. Okay. See, it's because, chat, the reason Disclaimer doesn't want to admit it is because Disclaimer knows that it'd be embarrassing if they lost after saying. It'd be embarrassing if they still got the guilty verdict. Okay, but the real question is that if you were in Milgram, would we be able to forgive your crime? The real question. If I'm innocent, I'll defend myself to the end. If I actually did it, my pride's so big, I'd most likely admit anyway. Because I don't like lying liars anyways. Couldn't sit up there and just lie out my ass to avoid some crime. Ignore what it deserves type shit. I see. If I was there, hell no, I wouldn't be free. Disclaimer says, no, I'm gonna do some fucked shit. If I got in Milgram, it's because I did some fucked shit, dude. And you would not be able to forgive my crime. Well, speaking of, those in chat, who have watched Milgram, if you haven't, well, go do that. Milgram's peak. How you caught up to Trial 3. I feel like I haven't talked much about Trial 3 on stream yet somehow. Except, like, when the thing happened and I went, Trial 3! I think that's it. That's all I did. Because it's going down right now. I am so excited for Yuno's song. I am so excited. It is going to be peak. I'm going to cry. And then I'm going to be like, innocent. Vote her innocent. 3 innocents, baby. Let's go. Three innocents. I think where I'm at right now, I've been thinking about it. I've been mulling it over. And honestly, if I was like voting in third trial based purely off the crimes, I'm about to say something crazy. I don't like this character. I'm gonna preface it with that. I still think this character fucking sucks. And I hate her. But if we are judging her off her crime only, I think I'd forgive Amani. I think I'd still forgive Amani in Trial 3. If we're judging her off her crime purely. If it ain't watch party, I can't guarantee I will ever see it. I really don't be watching anything anymore if it ain't with someone. Got my anime hiatus soon. Aw, man. Gotta get someone to watch Party Milgram with you. It's really good. It's really good. Really good web series. But yeah, I think Because even despite some actions that she took in between trial 2 and trial 3, I think the person who was affected by those actions would also still want Amane to be voted innocent instead of guilty. And so that's why I'm like, okay, maybe she can be voted innocent, even though I dislike her. But in the end, I feel like it's not supposed to be about whether we like them or not. It's about whether we forgive their crime. And Amane's crime is so sad. I don't understand why trial 1 voters voted her guilty the first time. I think that's the big issue, is that the people in trial 1 were fucking crazy. And we're like, oh no, we're gonna vote this kid guilty. Haruka though, he's good. Haruka, he's innocent. What do you mean he graphically killed 2 children in his music video? That didn't happen. It was sad. What, Milgram in general? The 3rd trial stuff? I can only feel so sad about it. I'd rather watch a Ken stream. Okay. Rami, the last time I tried to stream Milgram watching together, I got a copyright strike on YouTube. Now granted, it's because I was being stupid, but that's neither here nor there. The girl in the first trial? Oh, Amane? No. Sad. Why? Why did they vote her guilty in trial 1? It ruined everything. People are like, oh no, it was voting Kodako innocent that ruined everything. No. It was voting Amane guilty and voting Kodako innocent in trial 1. It was those 2 things. Here's what you do, Rom. Here's what you do. You watch Orion's VODs. Orion did a group watch of it. You just watch his VODs. Now, they might all be like 12 hours long, but that's okay. You just have a lot of content to go through. It would be infinitely longer if you just watched it without it, but Orion's pretty fun. Bum, 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 bum. We can waste a few 12 hours of our lives. See, that's my plan. I'm just gonna stream Orion's VOD of the wash. Oh, there you go. That's how I'm gonna do it. Big brain. My brain is galaxy size. Bum, 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 bum. You won't file copyright? Exactly. Mori loves me. Mori is my friend. He would never do that. He's my friend. He's my bestie. But not. No, but yeah, it's wild that Haruka has ever voted innocent. Like, okay, on one hand, I understand the sentiment of voting Haruka innocent. I understand it from a certain perspective, but hear me out. Why did he do that? I don't know if I can forgive him doing that because of his background. Like, yeah, okay. He did that, sure. He doesn't even forgive himself for it. Like, I do think it was the worst thing ever to vote him innocent trial 1 for him personally. I think it would have been better to vote him guilty trial 1. And then maybe innocent trial 2. Maybe. Him and Fuda should have been reversed. I think it would have been hilarious if we voted Fuda innocent trial 1. I would love to have seen the result of Fuda innocent trial 1. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? He like trial 2 with Fuda voted innocent trial 1. He just walks into the interrogation room, daps us up. He's like, I knew it. You'd believe me. Yeah, dude, I literally did anything, so I can leave now, right? And then it's like, no, this is a 3-trial system, bro. And he's like, what do you mean I can't leave? And he's like, it's a 3-trial system. He's like, this is bullshit. I just want more of Fuda being pathetic. I love Fuda. He's so pathetic. Fuda is like the most pathetic person in that entire prison. Besides maybe Kazui. Kazui's pretty pathetic too. Kazui's pretty fucking pathetic. Like, in all honesty, brother, what were you doing? What, sir, where were you when the events of the interim between trial 2 and trial 3 were occurring? Were you holed up in your cell being like, I'm gay? Like, fair, but like, also, dude, people are dying. People are dying. You can't just be in your cell. You need to get out there. You can get out there and do something. Okay? No, but I think Innocent Trial 1 Fuda would have been hilarious. I think that would have been so funny. Or like Innocent Trial 1 Mikoto. Could you imagine Innocent Trial 1 Mikoto? Bro just walks in, he's like, Ez, why am I still here? Ez, I want to go home. Kotoko just started beating up everyone. Ez, this reality TV show isn't funny anymore. I feel like there's no universe where people vote Mikoto innocent in trial 1. I don't think it's possible. Like, I feel like every other prisoner in Milgram could have had their trial 1 verdict go differently, except for Mikoto. Mikoto could not have. There is no way, without prior like knowledge and like wanting to experiment with him, that you would vote him innocent. That the majority would vote him innocent. Because it wasn't like 100%. There were still people who were like, man, Mikoto's fucking sexy. Let's vote him innocent. Because that was the only way you were voting him innocent. Because what do you mean you forgave him? Did you watch the NBA? Did you miss the part where like he like brutally murdered like 5 people in the course of 1 MV? He did nothing wrong. You're right, it was all John. It was all John. Anyways, I'm voting. I think trial 3. I think I'd probably vote Mikoto innocent, depending on the revelation. Because there's a theory, right? There's a theory that basically how John formed was Mikoto killed a victim. We don't. For example, maybe it was his boss. Mikoto killed this first victim, and then he was overcome with the guilt of it. That he created the dissociative personality of John, who went on to kill even more people. And because of the trauma of him killing this person, maybe it was an accident. Maybe it was an accident. He didn't mean to do it, but he still did it. And then that caused that effect. I think that's interesting. I think that's like an interesting take on his crime. And like, it almost makes me wonder, if that's the case, would we be able to find hints of Mikoto committing the crime initially in the other MVs? I don't know. I don't know if that's something we can put together, because we sort of know now Haruka's full crime. And when you look at, after like reading his full crime synopsis, if you just watch his first MV, it is literally cut and dry. It like full stop tells you what goes on. It full 100% might as well have been an adaptation of what was written. because it is quite literally his crime. Like, it was not even that obscured. It really was not that obscured for Haruka. So it almost makes me wonder how much we don't know about Mikoto. How much we don't know about the other prisoners. Because I do feel like a lot of them were pretty obvious. But also some of them could dig like a little bit deeper. Like Mahi. Dig a little bit deeper than the surface level. Good to figure out what she was doing. Program's so interesting though. God. Oshinoko, bruh. One of the mangas of all time. I can't believe how hard Oshinoko crashed. It crashed so hard that it almost validated the people who were like, Oshinoko was never good. It almost makes them seem valid. Because like, bro, it choked so hard. Choked so hard. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm getting a little tired. Shorter stream than usual, but we also started like an hour and a half later than we normally do. So, but yeah, I'm getting a little tired though. So, I'm going to head out. See what we can read. WU obsession though, 2+ just chatting is good. Yeah. A lot of fun. I feel like it has been a moment. We've rated this man. You can rate him again. We're alive. And a yapper boy. I am a yapper boy. But yeah. Your homework is watch more Milligram if you haven't caught up to Trial 3 yet. Otherwise, next time we stream a talking thing. Next time we stream a talking thing, I'm going to spoil all of Milligram. I'm going to be like, oh my god, can you believe that, Yuno had an abortion? It's funny because that's not a spoiler. It's like really obvious that that's what she had. That's I love Yuno. She is such an interesting character. People do not give her enough credit. But anyway, I'm gonna send this raid out. If you guys have more adventures you're going on, stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. I thank you for hanging out, spending your time with me. It's greatly appreciated. If you have more adventures you're going on, I already said that part. Why do I keep messing it up? Why do I keep messing it up? What I mean to say is, if it's getting late for you, like it is for me, head to bed. Because we got more adventures tomorrow. I might play Tales of Arizzi tomorrow. I might not. But after that, Sunday afternoon, I will be playing, I'll be doing D&D. I think that will just be on Lachlan's channel though. So no stream for me on Sunday, but I'll be on Lachlan's channel. And then yeah, we'll play it by ear again on Monday. I don't know, I might get a schedule up, but I might not. I'll figure it out. I need to figure out what I'm doing, if I'm gonna do that subathon or not. Okay, bye bye.